I guess what I want to talk about is basically how I set up supercross tracks for 2015. And for that, I think I have one that has, it's a completed track, but it's still, yeah, Checkers made round 16, and I already had one already set up, so I went ahead and just made it from the heck of it. See if I can find that. Wonder where that decal is. Bam. I want to put this track map in. So, pretty much we took the track maps. Well, this is what I did anyways. I took the track maps. If they were crappy resolution, I would draw them. I would trace them myself. And just to redo them so it looks better in game. And the tracks I made were 25% bigger than 1:1, so 1.25 to 1. Oh yeah, I want to show. This is what the map looked like to begin with. You can see I drew on this one. It's not even the original, but like you can't even read the numbers for the heights, which they're all the same. So a supercross finish line is the same height on A1 as it is Vegas, for example. So track maps. Phoenix is pretty clear, I remember. So 8-foot takeoff, 10-foot landing for a finish line, or for a triple it's a 6-foot takeoff, 5-foot landing with the 5-foot in between. Your regular jumps, most of them are 3-foot, then you get the 5-foot in between, another 3-foot. These are all 3-footers. Tabletops are generally all 4-footers, or 4 feet high. So if you know that, we're building at 1.25 scale, that's what you times it by. 4 times 1.25 is 5 feet. So in game, we would make a tabletop 5 feet high. That's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Same with the berms. A 3-foot jump would come out to be 3.75. A triple would come out to be 7.5 feet high. Then I think I have a map that shows lengths. Let me see. I don't. But I know how to get to one. Some of these old maps had lengths on them still. Just don't remember how old. Here we go. So you can see between this 3 foot and that 5 foot is 25 feet, then another 25 feet. Between the tabletops, or a 3 footer and the tabletop, 24 feet. The top of the tabletop, the length of it, 16 feet. So again, we're timesing all of this by 1.25. So a top of a tabletop is 20 feet. The gap between is like 31.25 or so. Some of these, yeah, when in these rhythm sections like this, they're 28 foot gaps, so in game that'd be 35 feet. Should save this. Also, track width, we were assuming real life is 24 feet, so in game we have them at 30 feet. I use these to measure out every single lane. As you can see right here, it says length 30 feet. I have a model plane in here to make a straight line. So I had to measure those out. I'd put bales along it, and then that's how I knew where to smooth when I painted my rhythm sections. I would paint them out like so. Smooth them to the bales, basically. That way the bales are always sitting straight, not, they don't get all sideways like that. If you measure the distance on these lines, the line might not be exact. So that's only at 30 for some goofy reason. And that's at 37, but what I do, damn it, the stadium's gonna be in my way. There we go. I have these up here, 31.25. That means that that's a gap in real life of 25 feet. There's a 35 length one. Basically what I do is, this would be like a 3 footer jump. I will line the peak up. Right now I'm just going to do it quickly and not very precisely. Paint that jump in. Get the peak lined up. Gradient linear add. Add that jump there. Now I know the gap is exactly 31.25 feet on that jump. Same with the tops of my tabletops. I measure those out with a gradient that's 20 feet. kind of just wanted to show people this so that they understand that I put a lot more into these supercross tracks than what meets the eye, I think. I don't think most people would understand that. So let's say we wanted to build a 5-footer out here, so it's going 3, 3, 5 from the inside. So in game that would be a 6.25 foot. I always round the top, put it around here, put a straight right there, curve. Something like that. Then we will do linear add again, add that one in. Then when I was completely done with whatever the rhythm section was going to be right here, I would stretch a new gradient out. Oh, also from the insides of the corners. So from peak to this inside was 12 feet in real life, I found, generally speaking. So in game that's 15 feet. So that's why there's a 15-foot right there. Anyways, stretch this all the way out over whatever rhythm section I was doing. Gradient edit, set from terrain. Now I got that whole shape right there.